Illawarra Hawks after their overtime loss against Southeast Melbourne on Thursday night. Two teams searching for a response. Lopez, one of the only breakers who really had any fluency back on Thursday, has now running the floor is Wani Swakala-Bullock to get the Hawks on the board.
Breakers can ill afford to turn the ball over, being one of the worst shooting teams in the league as Baker lets one go from deep. Like, take that. My D may not be any good, but I tell you what I can do.
That's not ideal. That is suboptimal. Derek Rucker. Illawarra Hawks, as you alluded to, giving up the most three-point looks this season. Harvey from the corner laces it.
Damon, it might be one of those Sundays.
They drop it. Is this a zone? And this is what I thought Justin Tatum might go to, is Sam and Spalding and JaVale on the court together. As Rob Baker goes inside of the two. And what Rob Baker is showing, too, is some high-level professionalism.
Claire Brockington. 24 minutes against the Kings the other night. It was a minus 35 on the box score as Parker Jackson Cartwright hits the midi and the Breakers head out by 4.
We all know how hard it is to beat a team 3 times, but are they be feeling real good about themselves in this matchup?
I think as Peterson knocks one down from deep, and he is so adept at doing that, shooting that ball from deep.
Strongly at them in the last game, saying, well, our starting lineup just didn't compete and did a good job. Can that kind of erode some of the morale of the team as Peterson gets inside and lays it in for 2?
Hope that he was not the sole scapegoat.
Menenga loses the handle. The Hawks will come up with it. They're so dangerous in these kind of situations. Swakala-Bullock lays it home. And now the Hawks are out by 4. The Breakers on the fast break. Pass lands in the back of Froling. And Brockington lashes that down.
The one-hand hard cockback slam. McGee and Menenga going at it.
My captain and vice captain of my Beat the Coach team going at each other. Sam Froling still out there on the floor. I wonder if
Hickey getting set to check into the game as well. Harvey up top. Peterson puts it on the floor. Kicks it back out. Sam Froling's going to try the 3. He may not try again after that. 13 apiece, 5.5 remaining in this opening frame. Let's check in with Joe as Karim Lopez dunks that one.
Now, and it seems they're doing so.
And as we see Rob,
they're ready to respond. Petri Koppinen said after that Kings game that it was a snowball. He said it kept getting worse. He'll be happy with that one and the way that Rob Baker has responded. But he said there's no time to cry.
Knocked down this corner 3 off the Menenga head. And Damon, obviously Baker, go back at it again.
Breakers come up with a turnover. What about the spin move from Sam Menenga, who lays it home with the bonus to come? Wow. They haven't scored in quite a while here, the Hawks. New Zealand have scored the past 12 points in a row in the ball game. Morita puts a stop to that.
He's been real good lately.
Peatling pushing the pace. Greeter relocates to the corner. 7 in the early going for Dan Greeter. He leads all scorers out there for the Hawks. Tarangi to inbound. PJC will heave this one up. And it's good! Woo. Parker Jackson Cartwright.
Parker Jackson Cartwright with a dagger on the buzzer.
Losses.
I'm with you. I can't recall this running, just stepping out of bounds before you even get the shot off. Like you don't have any spatial awareness. It's Tyler Hart. Good dime. Because I was just about to say, Sam Froling had 1 shot in the first quarter.
Create for yourself or your teammates.
Lopez, Menenga, Brockington, Baker, Webster the 5 here for the Breakers. This man can shoot the 3. He knocks it down from outside. Sam Menenga.
JP, 9 turnovers for the Hawks already.
Been a problem all season long. 10.
Good extra pass.
And Lopez just gently pushes that one home.
They pick so many different aspects of your game apart.
6-3 and 2 as Tyler Harvey, they will look at what Karim Lopez does when, his team is down. How is he approaching the game? What kind of things is he doing as Baker hits the 3 ball? And he's been really impressive later this afternoon, 4:30 Eastern Daylight Time. McGee gets the catch at the top of the key, puts it on the floor and bangs it home.
Rare when you see a big-to-big.
Hawks keeping it close. Nice pass. And Cartwright with a dime to Menenga.
And again, up Damon. Right into a position where he can get into his move and explode.
Mr. Socializer.
See how many NBA teams you can get to buy your dinner might be a challenge for who's first as Dave O'Hickey falls away and hits that one.
Hawks biting back here a little bit.
Strong close to the quarter here for the Hawks. Breakers by 8. And they drag that margin back.
Oh.
Dave O'Hickey with the sky hook across the lane.
Very nice. And Justin Tatum has put Dave O'Hickey back in there for QJ Peterson. How did that go down?
Hey, Coach just wants guys that are, going to put the effort first. Whatever that is. His thing was I'm going to be playing guys that, consistent effort. There's a few plays that were played back of, them beating us on the fast break. And
such a tremendous reputation. He's done so much in his basketball career. It must be a really difficult and perhaps awkward situation as Harvey finishes.
No, it's definitely awkward. Also playing the Breakers has been a bit of a matchup issue. Obviously, the first 2 games, I think we're just, and coach is just trying to see what works. Obviously, credit to JaVale and everything that he's doing, but coach is just going with what's
Speak to a lot of players. It's great to hear someone who's willing to be as honest as Jonah Bolden was there as Isaiah Brockington gets to his left hand.
QJ Peterson and JaVale for somebody.
Turnover number 13 for the Illawarra Hawks. Baker firing the 3 ball and hitting to put New Zealand up by a game-high 12.
And that's when by Karim Lopez very subtly set up Rob Baker for the 3 ball.
9-0 run for the Breakers. Swakala Bullock rattles that one home to put a stop to the Rock. Still a double-figure New Zealand lead, having won their 2 games so far this season by a combined. We heard Jonah Bolden say, it is a matchup thing, the reason JaVale McGee isn't out there to start this second half, as Karim Lopez finishes through the contact. And a word of encouragement for Parker Jackson Cartwright for his trouble.
And Peatling airballs the little floater, and Lopez patient. Gets the contact.
Pretty much indicative. JaVale drew the double team, and it was wide open shot. And Toddy Blanchfield, of all people.
Brockington the turnover. Blanchfield at the other end lays it home. He was fouled.
Who hasn't had a terrific season, but a guy who can light up quickly.
Good confidence taking Karim Lopez out. So he's stolen him from us as Lopez has stolen the ball from everyone so far. Greta keeps it alive and just tosses it inside to McGee, who hammers that one down, and now the Illawarra Hawks.
Amy replay, Greta always around the ball, and that's been your account. You've probably seen them more than anyone else in NBL media.
Oh, McGee on the block of Webster, who tried the reverse, and JaVale said, I've seen that before. Ty, and Dave O'Hickey sprints up the other end, lays it in. Zorba is getting the Hawks going. QJ Peterson down the lane. It's a 5-point game.
Beautiful move up there half court. He crossed it over from left to right.
Hickey will beat him to it. And Davo is off. He can't be stopped. And at the moment, neither can the Hawks. Run for the Illawarra Hawks to get back into the ball game just like that. McGee. Peterson thought about it. Wow, we got it back from McGee. Off to Greta. The Hawks are really humming now. 17 turnovers for the Hawks. It starts somewhat nervously for Mason Peatling. Joel Peterson, Damon Lowry, Derek Rucker in commentary. Heard from Joe Healy courtside as Sam Froling flips that one in. We're back to a 3-point game.
I believe it's a turnover by Illawarra. If they can reduce it down to just 2 this quarter, I think they'll get this win.
Great defensive play from Wani Swakala Bullock. Breakers 8 and 15. They won't take possession. Hickey will get another look at it, and he lays it in. Dave O'Hickey makes it a 1-point game.
This is just inexcusable by New Zealand. No one playing safety at PJC. There's not much he can do from that height. And Hickey finishes.
Both of these teams need the victory to stay in the postseason hunts and keep their chances well and truly alive. Parker Jackson Cartwright, he's made a living out of big shots like that. Lopez has 12, Meninga 17, Jackson Cartwright 18, Baker 15 for the Breakers. Peterson comes up with a steal and lays it home. It's a 1-possession game. A foul is called on him.
That is great D. Sloppy pass by Parker, but QJ Peterson. And Derek, guys come out here to this league and they already are who they are. Earn Justin Tatum's trust.
And ultimately, it's about becoming a better player, right?
Menenga takes it right at McGee and scores. Sam Menenga now. 13, Swakala Bullock 12.
Now, Derek, you can speak to this way more than I can. Being a prolific scoring guard is Isaiah Brockton knocks the triple down.
And it really is a fine line, and you must control yourself emotionally.
Like that, you got to make it. You got to make that shot, which he did that occasion.
Hickey to inbound, out there with McGee, Harvey, Greeter, and
Good
Peterson.
kick.
Dan Greeter from the corner. They need it, and he delivers. Jackson Cartwright inside. It was a loose pass. Baker made it good. Lopez to Brockington. Woo! He hits one back the other way, and we've got a shootout late in the goal.
2 of 3 today for 14 points.
25% on the campaign coming in. McGee with the drop-off pass, and Dan Greeter continues to give these Hawks a mighty boost. Got another thing coming in these final 5 minutes.
I think he does a good job of coming off middle.
Hawks have led for only a minute and 17 seconds in the game. Brockington taking it strong. Lopez on the follow. Attempt from Isaiah Brockington.
Great move here by Brockington. Cross steps, gets by Hickey. It didn't matter either way.
Rebound battle. Brockington up ahead. Only Harvey there to stop him. Offloads to Lopez.
Terrific basketball by Brockington.
Shooting it, but
Right.
he's not posting up deep enough.
We see that. I'd like to see QJ, after he delivers that pass into JaVale, get out, cut away from the hoop. Nice dime there.
A great finish from McGee on the lob. Final term, so they're letting them play. 8 on the shot clock for Brockington, who hangs and hits and showcases his remarkable athleticism. Now the Hawks time to return serve. What's QJ Peterson got? He banks that home. That's half of a size 14 onto the black stuff. Peterson down low for McGee. Sees a
big
crowd. Beautiful move from JaVale.
Too deep.
Who's got the will and the wherewithal to pull this one out? Lopez inside. Menenga off a beautiful feed, and then he gets cracked by McGee.
Interesting, no call. Hawks back at him.
Hickey up the floor. Peterson push shot for 2. He's good.
It's all happening.
3 games of 6 spot down the stretch in this season. Parker Jackson Cartwright steps up and delivers again for the New Zealand Breakers.
In his NBL career.
Peterson the other way. Connects.
It's a battle of the little big men.
Jay Peterson with a big one at the other end. Now PJC off to Lopez.
Wow.
Up and in. What a game we've got down the stretch here. With 10 games to play from here for the Hawks and 9 for the Breakers. And they will at least be 2.5 games out. Harvey with a massive shot to make it a 1-point game. Peterson to inbound. He goes to Harvey. Mr. Clutch lines up the opportunity. 2-point field goal from Tyler Harvey is good. Hickey looking for an option. Got into Harvey, who out on the catch. No, it's called over and back. 38 on the season.
Man, that's it. I love the spirit that Rob Baker II came out and played with. He's had all that criticism talk. He's came out and just responded.
Well, you're exactly correct, and could have given it.
Hickey will inbound. The time will come off the clock. Wani Swakala Bullock to finish it with a 3. He misses, but the New Zealand Breakers don't miss this afternoon.